And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Smith out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Halliburton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Randall can't hit. Here's Nembhard to the middle. Here's Smith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by New York. Halliburton right side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Brunson with it. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Turner. Halliburton on the attack. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Hield against Barrett. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. On defense, the Pacers. Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by New York. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Indiana. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Brunson, here we go. And a missed layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Barrett. This one for 3. Here's Randall. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Knicks.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Offensive board. Pass to Turner. Smith outside. Halliburton up top. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass? Love the versatility.
Outside Barrett. Here's Grimes. Right side Brunson. Clock at 6. Randall against Smith. And
Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hield passes to Halliburton. Smith left side, fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Hield. Here's Nembhard. Back to Hield. The three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Outside for Randall. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And here's New York now. Brunson passes to Barrett. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
It's just so hard to check. I mean, he can turn you one way, then use the spin move, put you in the cycle, and then make you look like a washing machine.
To the left side wing. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. And stolen by Brunson. The finish. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a nice burst. Randall changing ends like a guard that time.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside for Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Grimes. Kicks it out to Barrett. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. Well, the Pacers shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Nembhard. The three, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Grimes, guarded by Hield. Kicks it out to Barrett. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Over to the left wing. Out to Hield. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. To end the drought. Is rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Randall finds Brunson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Greg.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
Outside Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now the Knicks with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, and Turner with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And here are the Knicks now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Randall, the pass to Robinson. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Good on the shot. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Randall outside. Brunson passes to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. No good with a layup. And the first half comes to a conclusion. All right, Allie, thanks for that. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. New York shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. And Indiana looking at who they've got. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the power forward position. Nails it from 3.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
McConnell uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he lobs it up.
He knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate a court. And Rose makes those around him better.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Here's Duarte. Out left to the wing. Launches it. McConnell's shot is off. New York with the ball. Quickly passes to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Quickly outside. Out to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Rose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
90 seconds into the second half now. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Duarte. Here's Taylor, guarded by Toppin. Nifty move. Taylor's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hartenstein. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Bataze. Toppin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That one's no good. McConnell with a steal. Pass to Taylor. Now McConnell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Bataze. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. It's all knotted up.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. Down low. And there's Toppin on the assist from Rose. Toppin's got 7 points here in the quarter.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. Here's Matherin. Back to Duarte. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Matherin. For the lead. The Knicks pull it in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. Elevates his play in big-time situations.
Shoots from 12. Count the basket. And now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's Duarte on the wing. McConnell outside. And it's Matherin missing. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Toppin's shot is off. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. For 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. 29 seconds left in the third. Now here's Rose. Drives to the hoop. Up top Toppin. Back to Rose. Quickly outside. Now Rose. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Taylor. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Indiana with it. 4-point game. We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Halliburton for 3. Drops in the 3.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. And here's Randall. Covered by Smith. Here's Grimes. Banked it in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3. And for Indiana, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Halliburton against Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Halliburton against Brunson. Randall outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Hield.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
To take the lead. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
He gets it in there.
But he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And so it's Indiana with it. Three-pointer. Halliburton fires in the triple. And that'll tie this game up.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Outside Brunson. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Grimes. 4 on the clock. Barrett with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Halliburton outside. To the wing, right side. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The layup misses. For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hield passes to Smith. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Outside Hield. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Over to the wing. The three, Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Smith right side. Back to Hield. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. From deep. And Grimes pulls it down. New York trailing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
It doesn't look good even with a quick bucket here.
And it's in there.
Oh, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
The Pacers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Halliburton. And that one is right through the heart. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Randall outside. Inside.
Count it. That's how you do it, big fella. With power. Yes.
40 seconds left in the game. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Halliburton up top. Brunson defending. 5 on the clock. Smith passes to Hield. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. To the inside. Smith finds Hield. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. For 3, Randall. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by New York. Your thoughts, guys?
They need to find a 3 fast. A zero hesitation look. Tough, but not impossible.
Here's Randall. Missed it. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset Clippers.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. Up top, Randall, guarded by Kuzma. Back to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Here's Grimes after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Runs in the pass to Randall. Pulls up. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And here's Barrett. Following Porzingis' three. Randall no good. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Now, here's Avdia. Brunson covering. That shot wide open.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Barrett. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It's on Porzingis.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Now, here is Morris. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kept alive. Passes it to Avdia. On the wing, Morris. Another shot. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Randall kicks to Brunson. Back to Randall. Pass to Grimes. It's Barrett on the wing. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here is Morris. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Grimes. Randall down low. He's against Kuzma. Barrett the pass to Randall. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Randall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Randall's got 6.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. Nice move. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brunson against Morris. Avdia kicks to Morris. Avdia with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard position. They're the group. New York will start the second.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Now, here is Morris. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Kuzma against Randall. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Randall outside. He takes it in. Grimes passes to Brunson. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Rocket 2. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. It's Beal on the wing. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And in today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Wizards leading by 3. Morris finds Porzingis. Kuzma inside. Brunson covering. Beal deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Avdia. Over Barrett. Off the left rim and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alton. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And Randall throws it down.
Randall has got excellent handle, so you have to respect him off the dribble drive.
Morris outside, down low, Kuzma. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Three-pointer, Randall. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Randall. He's got 8. Now Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 4 this quarter. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Morris. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Grimes passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes a step back. Outside, Beal. Out to Kuzma. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a thank you, David, for that interview.
The Wizards, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Wright. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Here's Toppin following the bucket by the Wizards. Rose kicks to quickly. Back to Rose. Launches a 3. And they recover it. And stolen by Wright. Hachimura the pass to Kispert. Wright outside. A 3. Knicks with the rebound. Passes it to Toppin. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. In the corner, it's Gafford. And Wright kicks to Barton. The kick out to Wright. Just 5 to shoot for 3. They shot off that time, so New York will take it the other way.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Here's Toppin, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Barton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Rose. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Now here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kispert, the pass to Barton. That's tipped. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Wright. Rose kicks to Toppin. And that That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
Good on the second free throw. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Barton passes to Wright, and the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Hachimura finds Wright. Back to Hachimura. And here is Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Barton from outside. The Wizards with another miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Now, here's Toppin. He has 6. Hartenstein passes to Quickly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Washington. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Wizards passing it around. Gafford gets to Wright. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. The second chance effort. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Gafford's got his second basket. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Rose. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
Vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Barton passes to Hachimura. And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the 3. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Toppin.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Quickly kicks to Toppin, and stolen by Barton. Here's Gafford. No good with the layup. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Hartenstein in at 7. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Robinson finds Randall. Here's Grimes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Wizards leading by 3. Kuzma outside. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Out to Morris. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Barrett on the wing. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Wizards have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Brunson on the pass to Grimes. To tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Morris looking over the floor. Avdia kicks to Porzingis. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Beal finds Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Washington. Randle outside. It's up a 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Avdia. The dish to Morris. Deep. And they get it back. Pass to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Kuzma, a good look. Washington gets it back. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Now, here's Avdia. Out to Morris. Fires from deep. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. Kuzma passes to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that extra from Randle. And here is Morris. Pass to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
He throw good. Kuzma.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Randle outside. Into the lane. Money.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
The pass to Barrett. Randle outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Denny Avdia picks one up.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he nails the third.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside, Beal. Smith sets a screen. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. It's good!
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Out to Barrett. Back to Randle for the 3. That shot off the mark. From deep three-point range, no good. And so Washington takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point.
All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man? And as the league continues to evolve.
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Now Washington starting five. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Now here's Morris. Kuzma finds Morris. Shot clock at 5. The Pacers pull it in.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but he's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Kuzma against Halliburton. An open look for Smith. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Morris against Halliburton. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's the break. Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Left side healed. Shot from the wing. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Count it.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. He's off on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop. Buddy Hield, used to him shooting, that time soaring.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Halliburton. To the right side. Smith finds Halliburton. Back to Smith. Here's Halliburton. Outside heel. From outside, off the mark. Washington trailing. Morris passes to Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Porzingis has got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Here's Avdia. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Corner shot. Beal's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Halliburton misses. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Out to Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Now here's Smith. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And here's Hield. Pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. He got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. Morris with it, guarded by Smith. On the wing, Kuzma launches a three. Not going to go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Smith. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Halliburton outside. And here's Smith. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. And stolen by Porzingis. Morris down low. He's against Smith. Here's Avdia. Kuzma outside. Tries again. Tipped.
Your buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
The kick out to Morris. Three-pointer. And again, Washington, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the middle. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Kuzma. Morris passes to Porzingis. Pacers with a rebound. Outside Heel. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Heel. Pass to Turner. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal against Hield. They need this. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they get it back. It's Kuzma with the miss. And here are the Pacers now. Hield for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Morris with it. Halliburton picks him up. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Smith left side. Halliburton outside. From deep. A rebound by the Wizards. Here's Avdia. Kuzma outside. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. .46 seconds left in the half. Morris passes to Porzingis. The lead now in single digits. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
Shot is up. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Halliburton for three. Turner. It's good on the putback. 5 points in the game.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Hield. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
Put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Washington trailing. They've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Jackson in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And perfectly timed by Hachimura as he rolled to the basket.
Right against McConnell. Pass to Duarte. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Duarte's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Here's Duarte. He takes it in. About a minute played here in the second half. The three ball. Pass to Taylor. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. The Wizards shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Takes a step back. Right, the pass to Hachimura. And here's Gafford. Martin outside. Right outside. From the arc. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Duarte. Pass to McConnell. Here he goes. Here's Taylor. Here's Duarte. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Martin pulls it in. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Kispert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Hachimura missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Taylor. Uncovered. Misses off the right iron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
To the wing on the left. Puts up a 3. And it's Mathurin missing. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Here's Wright. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Up top, McConnell. Pounded by Wright. McConnell Good. And for some players, going to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, BA, I would tell you it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McConnell. Off target at the rim. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Hachimura, the pass to Barton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you got to watch out when Barton leaves the floor, throwing the hammer down there.
McConnell outside. Pass to Taylor. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Now Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Smith. Washington with a rebound. Wright outside. Barton outside. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Rebounded by Hield.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pacers out in front, up 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for the Wizards. Barton and Hachimura on the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Wright finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Smith against Hachimura. Back to Halliburton. Smith outside. Outside Hield. Smith outside. He takes it in. Back to Hield. The 3. And he recovers it. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. He's guarded by Gafford. The 3, Smith. Wright with the board. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The 3, Smith. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Wright, the pass to Hachimura. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Smith no good. Washington trailing. Moving it up. The rebound by Nembhard. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside Hield. Pass to Nembhard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright, and he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Gafford. Here's Kispert. Ooh, it's stolen away. Smith finds Halliburton. Back to Smith. Hield with the ball. Wright with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And you can see the agility from Rui Hachimura. Fantastic job just getting out and converting.
Smith with a screen on Wright. Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Now Hield. All sorts of time. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Gafford passes to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Clock at 6. Pacers with a rebound. Hield's got 5 rebounds in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. A nice shot by Smith.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Beal. The shot that time not on target. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. Hield on the wing. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pacers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game from Miles Turner.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's Beal on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner. To the left wing. Back to Smith. Halliburton right side. Here's Nembhard. Off target with the 3. And so it's Indiana winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly...
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Basketball. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here is Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. The offensive rebound. Robinson off with the layup. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Randall grabs the board. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Now here is Smith. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nemhard. From about 19 feet. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now Brunson, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Brunson kicks to Barrett. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Brunson against Halliburton. Passes it to Nemhard. Outside for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 3. Randall with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Randall passes to Barrett. Randall surveying the D. Brunson with a clean look. No good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Healed against Barrett. Healed kicks to Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Indiana again missing. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. Right side Robinson. Turner with the steal. Feeds it to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Randle outside. Over to the wing. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Healed against Barrett. Healed outside. The pass to Nemo. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Grimes passes to Barrett. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Randle, and it's sent back by Turner. Robinson kicks to Randle, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Brunson. New York leading by 3. Here's Barrett. The second effort, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Randle really a force on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
Here's Halliburton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Grimes in at the 2.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Pass to Randle. And it's sent back by Turner. Barrett against Hield. Here's Nemo. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now, here's Halliburton. Launches it. Nemhard's shot is good. Nemhard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Randle no good. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stop.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Brunson, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. They get it again. Turner. And Turner with the slam.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic, big guy. Great length. He's more than capable of finishing inside.
Robinson dishes to Randall. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Grimes. It's taken away by Smith. Indiana moving it around. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good on the three. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by one. Randall kicks to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
So it's the Pacers now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Nembhard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Now here's Brunson. Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. Smith the pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Halliburton against Brunson. Randall kicks to Brunson. To the left wing. Out to Barrett. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's Halliburton penetrating. 3-pointer, Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Brunson the pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Randall's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Halliburton outside. Out to Smith. The pass to Nembhard. Back to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass. Nembhard's got 6 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
3-pointer, Randall. Tipped away.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated that big board.
And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hey, thank you, David. We'll be back after. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game, great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
It really was one physical half of basketball he played. I mean, he's been battling out there, competing with great desire down low.
Smith is out there with Hield. Then it's Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Quickly kicks to Rose. Pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. There's the dish to Toppin. 6 to shoot. And Toppin throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Halliburton outside. Inside. Smith finds Hield. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
And never shying away from a three. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In the corner, it's Toppin. Drains the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Smith. And Indiana, another 3.
Sweet dive that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Duarte. And here's Reddish. Kicks to Toppin. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Now, here's McConnell. This is a Duarte. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Knicks trail by 3. Rose with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. There's the pass to Toppin. The kick out to Rose. Back to Toppin. For the tie. And again, New York with the triple.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Pass to Duarte. There's 1:47 left in the third. And Indiana, another 3.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now here's Rose. Right side Taylor. And the layup's good off the glass. Taylor's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Quickly finds Toppin. Over Jackson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
A 3. It's rebounded by New York. 51 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Back to Quickly. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 5. From the wing. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Taylor. A putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. When he's out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the point.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Toppin, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Free throw is good by Toppin. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Halliburton up top. And Halliburton shoots it in.
How about Halliburton? Going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Quickly against Hield. Now, here's Quickly. D right on him. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 4. Hield kicks to Turner. Halliburton outside. Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana. Rose dishes to Toppin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now, here's Halliburton. Hield outside. Outside for Halliburton. Hield outside. It's stolen by Reddish. Turner with the steal. Here's Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Knicks trail by 6. Quickly kicks to Toppin. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Off target at the rim. And so is Smith with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Halliburton passes to Smith. On the wing, Hield. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Quickly finds Toppin. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Rose gets a wide open look, and that one swishes right in.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out and rhythm for the jumper.
Pass to Smith. They kick out to Hield. A free ball. Turner passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Goes back up. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Passage to Turner. Here's Hartenstein. No good on that one. And Indiana will come the other way. A deep three from Smith. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The pass to Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Turner. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Toppin can't get it to go. It's stolen by Rose. He dishes it to Toppin. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got that sense.
A 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote,
family business. Allie, thanks. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Brunson finds Barrett. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now Morris to the paint. Here's Kuzma. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Pass to Randall. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? Randall's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Brunson. Down low. Outside for Randall. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's 6'9". Denny Avdia with great size for a wing.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Washington. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall draws the double. 6 on the shot clock.
Long wingspan and excellent feet by Kyle Kuzma, just staying all over his man right there.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Barrett can't hit. And stolen by Brunson. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Barrett. With the fadeaway. And that misses everything.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Randall against Kuzma. Three-pointer. And that's good. Randall for 3. Randall's got 8 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Robinson, a screen on Porzingis. Randall, the pass to Robinson. And Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma against Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Morris against Brunson. Porzingis for 3. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Grimes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Beal. To the middle. Oh, Robinson with a block. Randall outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards out in front. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. Avdia can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And stolen by Porzingis. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
That one falls. Coming off Beal's feet.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Brunson. Randall outside. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's stolen by Kuzma.
You have to be careful. When you're throwing a cross-court pass, you really have to be quick and accurate.
And the shot goes.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
For 3, Randall. Can't get it to drop. And Washington the other way now. And here's Beal. He's got 6. Tries it from the block. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
The offensive rebound. And he can't get that one. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis. Barrett against Morris. And Beal puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Morris passes to Beal. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Wizards ball. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, Robinson with a block. Outside for Randall. Right wing. Beyond the arc. The Knicks keep it alive. Oh, got a piece of it. Morris against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. They get it again. Pass to Grimes. Randall with it. Here's Grimes. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And that ties it up.
Yeah, Julius Randall has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Looking to get it going. Porzingis misses. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Randall against Porzingis. Randall can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Avdia. From the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Randall, pass to Robinson. Barrett with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Robinson against Morris. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Randall.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're through the first half of play here. Allie, as always, thank you.
14.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Julius Randall. He is getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Delon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Rose uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with. Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That one's off. And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
Rose against Wright. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Wright outside. And it's Hachimura on the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Well, the defense collapses on Rui's drive, but he smartly leans into it and refuses to back away from the shot opportunity. Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh, my goodness.
Back to Reddish. Fires the 3. Martin pulls it in. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Hachimura. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hachimura's got 7 points. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Here's Gafford. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Wizard lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Right, pass to Gafford. Toppin with it. Hachimura covering. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Toppin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Rui Hachimura.
There you see some of the relentlessness of Obi Toppin. This guy will come at you if given the minutes and the basketball.
Both shots good from the stripe. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Right, pass to Gafford. And he makes it on the layup. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Hachimura against Toppin to the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Rose. Quickly finds Toppin. Shoots over Barton. Toppin's shot is off.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Right, pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. The kick out to Barton. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Kispert from the arc. And no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Right side Reddish. Up top Toppin. Pounded by Wright. A nice shot by Toppin. And now it's just a 2-point Washington lead.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Right, pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Pass to Wright. Over Rose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Inside, tipped, stolen by Gafford. And here's the fast break. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Quickly, passes to Rose. Toppin outside. Kicks it to Quickly. 6 to shoot. Now here's Reddish. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. New York trailing. So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Grimes. And again, New York with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
A new lineup here for Washington. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Randall. The three is up. Grimes' shot is off. The Wizards with a lead. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Brunson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. Outside Brunson. And Porzingis with the block. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for Julius Randall, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. Out to the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Barrett with it. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Morris against Randall. Kuzma. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Barrett. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
R.J. Barrett might be young, but he does not shy away from the big moments. Good delivery, young sir.
Deal, the pass to Porzingis. It's deflected. Here's Barrett. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Randall finds Robinson. Down low. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, misses the dunk. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
You love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the left end.
Randall, pass to Robinson. Back to Randall. Oh, a clear foul there. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Now, these are the moments of responsibility that Julius Randle relishes. Now you've got to make your foul shots. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Now Beal to the paint. Here's Kuzma. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. He takes flight. He usually hammers it home.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Randle. Outside Barrett. Randle inside. Pounded by Beal. Here's Brunson on the take.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And it's Beal penetrating. Missed it! And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Miles Turner. Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at shooting guard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Porzingis kicks to Avdia. The Wizards working the ball around now. Morris finds Kuzma. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And finished off by Beal.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Morris against Halliburton. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Halliburton with it. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Kuzma outside. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Passes it to Nembhard. Back to Hield. Here's Nembhard. Hield gets to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Turner trying to free himself up. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Here's Avdia. Intercepted. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Smith with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Halliburton for 3. The shot. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now here's Beal. It's good. Beal's got 5 points so far.
And Beal, it's great to see him get in there as a guard and do some rebounding.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
And Washington has possession after Indiana gets the 3. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Get the line by Washington, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Kuzma following the Porzingis miss from deep. Another shot.
An effort from Tyrese Halliburton. I've seen him do everything where he can alter shots.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And a great move from Beal as he gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Now Halliburton. He has 6. Pass to Nembhard. The tray. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And so it's Indiana with it, following the miss by Porzingis. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Halliburton. Off target from outside. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now, Avdia following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. The rebound by Hield. Now the pass to Turner. Dishes to Smith. They kick out to Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From past the arc. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Smith, the pass to Hield. Back to Smith. Fires from deep. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Beal. Out to Kuzma. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Hield against Morris. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Beal. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wizards shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. And it's good, 2 points. Beal's got 9. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Hield. And shot on the way. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Morris passes to Porzingis. To the left side wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. Back to Halliburton. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beal the pass to Kuzma. And again, Washington no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Wizards trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out to Smith. Here's Nembhard. A 3-pointer, no good. Now here's Kuzma. And the wide open shot from Avdija. It's good from long range. Avdija's got himself on the board with 3 there. Halliburton for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. That'll do it for the first half. Pacers out and thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Pacers, 1-6.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Got T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Good! Mathurin's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Pacers.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Right, the pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Indiana leading by 10. McConnell scanning the floor. The pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Passes it to McConnell. Out to Taylor. Uncovered. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 12.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Right, the pass to Kispert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Jackson, he's checked in for Goga Vitadze.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Right against McConnell. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Can't hit it to fall. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
So it's the Pacers now after the basket by Washington. Jackson has the open look, and there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Wizards. 8-point game.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's McConnell. He feeds it to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now, here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. The kick out to right. Driving the lane. Barton left side. Gafford passes to Barton. Misses the 3. Indiana leading by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mathurin. And too long on the shot. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Kispert kicks to Hachimura. The kick out to right. Back to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Duarte passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte, guarded by Wright. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 1:03 left in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Barton. Shot clock reset for Washington. It's Barton on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert. And the 3 ball is good. Kispert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Taylor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Hachimura. And he makes good on the layup. Hachimura's got 6.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And again, Washington with the triple.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers lead by 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Beal.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 1. Halliburton against Morris. Here's Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Pacers lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Beal with it. Out guarded by Hield. It's Beal on the wing. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton outside. Smith finds Hield. Here's Nembhard. Back to Smith. Halliburton passes to Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. Outside for Beal. It's Kuzma top the key. On the wing, Morris. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Beal up top. Unloads. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. They're shooting 5 for 8.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Morris against Halliburton. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. Good on the shot.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton kicks to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Kuzma. Avdia, the pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hield. Misses the easy stuff. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Out to Morris. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Out to Smith. The 3. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Nembhard. They kick out to Hield. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Beal gets a wide open look. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
Halliburton outside. And the pass to Nembhard. On the wing, Hield. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Nembhard. From deep. Hield can't hit. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Halliburton passes to Smith to the right side. Here's Nembhard. And the three off target. So it's Indiana picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.